Okay, this time I'm going to check if I'm actually streaming and if it's hearable to you guys. Okay, okay, it is. I heard myself say okay. Now please, please work this time. It was so embarrassing last time. I even got a comment of some dumbass saying like, "Oh man, this whole stream you're kind of boring, man. You did a whole you don't talk in your stream." And I'm like, "Come on, man. Come on. It's not like that. I was muted for an hour. Just leave me be, okay?" So last time I was roasting this helmet, which kind of feels redundant by doing it again, but look at this helmet, man. This my character looks ridiculous. I think it's a shame that there's no like character customization. I mean, I think there is. Oh, cosmetics is not even available. Can't even click on it. So you know, how many? I have 100 intelligence. So I will probably do. No, I'm not gonna say probably. I will do a video on the build list today because why? Well, because I've been playing with it for quite a while, and I want to actually finish it up. Okay, I'm gonna do this, and then I'll do the echo stuff because I do want the unique item, and then oh, it's not gonna be. Oh shit, it's not arena. There's a tier list to different kinds of maps, and oof, arenas are far at the bottom. It's just there's such a discrepancy between arenas and the rest that it's quite astounding, actually. Even, well, I don't know. Is it a good thing that they made such a discrepancy between them? Increased necrotic damage. That's not ideal. Also, I recently figured out that corruption scales per monolith and not monolith wide. Like, what? So that's why everything seems so easy when I switched monoliths. It's because my corruption is now 100 again. And also because I became a bit stronger. That's also stuff. So there's just a bit of a point of like, okay, am I gonna name my... Wait, how much favor did I have? Oh, 11k. Will I name my video endgame build or... Ooh, intelligence. 11 intelligence. Let's see. 21% gold res. Not too shabby. Which I already have a lot of, so don't really need that. More gold res, which don't really need that. Could be something. I'm gonna keep him. For now, you get... You know what? Bonk. Keys and trinkets. Exalted. There. Okay. Go in the sewer. Kill the boss. Oh, I'm gonna do prophecies before I do the boss. Because if there's like a prophecy of like, hey man, just kill this boss with the prophecy, then, you know, I would want that. Now I'm gonna check again. Keys and trinkets. Exalted. There. Okay. Yeah. Go in the sewer. Kill the boss. Okay. I am. My audio is terrible. Terrible. It's not terrible. My audio is working. I don't know. I don't have the right word for it now, but you can hear it. That's basically audible. Audible? Is that also like a website for audiobooks? Audible.com. Not sponsored. Give me the unique. 2 legendary potential. Bad. I'm getting a lot of items which, have the... Oh, cast speed, never mind. The stats I want.
Yes.
I'm not gonna get too much money if I keep doing this.
Take care.
It's like glyphs cost money, and it's like a loop. A gameplay loop. Oh. Uniques. I also kind of need to get any duplicates and then throw them away. This would be great if I had a necrotic build, but sadly I don't. So we're gonna go to the observatory. And see what the hell is going on.
You have returned. What is it?
Okay, let's see. What do I need currently? What would be nice as an upgrade? Well, a new wand would be nice. I think other than that, new rings would also... Oh, rings are currently pretty decent, right? I think a new wand's really my main focus right now. Ring 6, that's nice. Wait, couldn't I get... Oh, we're gonna defeat the Shade of Orbis anyway, so might as well. 280 corruption. Well, not there yet. Not there yet at all. But I don't know. I'm just gonna check out real quick how. Not the thing I want to do, but
I was just on my way to
greater
record.
lenses.
How can I help you?
Rank 7, rank 8. Okay. I could get a wand. Astrology wand. 52. 52 for 58. That's not better. Oh, it's really is not. Oh, let's see for the ring. Can't even see the stats. God, please. That's damage taken over time, potion slots, ward decay threshold. It's not that much. It's like a shittier version of the boots I have right now. Okay, so that's not gonna be it. No. Well, then we're gonna go for these prophecies and no arena stuff. 280 corruption. Let's just think about that for a second. How much time would it take for me to get... it's gonna take too much time. I won't do it now. Oop. I'm just gonna spend all my money on rerolling, but alas. Exiled mages, unique offhand catalyst. You know what? I'll take it. I need to get those exiled mages anyway. And if I get some bonus while doing it, fine. Monoliths, Death of Boss. See, this is the type of stuff I want. Reroll. And more ones. Black Sun. Death of... Okay. Which one is the Black Sun? Please don't say the one I'm doing right now. 12th Outcast. No, that's this one. Okay. Which... I think this one's already the empowered one. I'm gonna look at my... Bit sleepy. I've got to look at my build right now to see if what builds my builds. Gotta see which blessing do I have here. Spell damage leech the Black Sun. Okay, so instead of the ward decay threshold, I have spell damage leech, which I think. For now, this one's better, but that one's still pretty good. I'll take that. Now I just gotta get an upgrade for the one I currently possess. Choose. Another unique, you know. Can't hurt. 14 corruption. Ah, so different ones give different amounts. Huh. Okay, that's good to know. I will still get this unique. And then afterwards, I will go and, you know, do my thing. Oh, gloves. Nice. So, let's see. My current dilemma is whether or not to call my next video an endgame build or not. Well, I think I'm still gonna call it an endgame build. I'm just gonna... what do I do? I'm just gonna say at the beginning of the damn video, hey, I'm saying it's an endgame build, but this is more like my interpretation of endgame, which is the start of Empowered Monoliths. Some people can think that that's not endgame. If so, build probably not for you, mate. It's not like a SSS tier clearing instant 1500 corruption. No, it's not. This build can clear like 150 corruption, I think. I'm making assumptions now, but you know, who doesn't? So it went from I don't know, man. Still like a good belt. It's just I'm thinking. Entangling roots. Why this is... Oh, it has tier 5 health. Okay, so crush this, crush that, crush this. And I cannot crush this anymore. Well, that sucks. Plus 1 to lightning blast. Oh, tier 2. Okay, nice. Let's see. Word gained. Okay, so I do still want to try these on, but this one I'm not even gonna bother. With 13 Weaver's Will. For this 9 Weaver's Will, what can it still get that's like that good? That 9 Weaver's Will, what kind of like... Oh, I'm just gonna try out this one. Up. And for this, I'll put it right here. Unfiltered. And I'll start leveling this one. Oh yeah, of course we have another one of these. Sort them out. I'm just gonna have one chest full of keys. That's gonna be something. 14 and 15. Okay, that's even more corruption. But 12. Fuck it, I'll do it. Okay, then I'll do it. I probably shouldn't do as much as I do, but you know. You know. I really hope. One of my biggest fears is that I'm playing with like such bad loot filter settings that I'm kind of like locking myself out of a lot of loot that is actually really good, but is now filtered out of my settings. Oh, both patrolling watchers. Never mind. I am not done yet here. Spark charges, and spark charges. Echo conquer, that's what we like to see. Ah. Apply Frostbite, gain lightness ages one hit. Okay. That's an idol we'll keep, but we won't be too proud of it. Critical strike multipliers, great. It's a very low roll though. Double exalted, nice. It's just that even though sometimes I get double exalted, they're still pretty bad. It's not like, I'm like, wow, I need this. These are gonna go to the crushing bin.
Yes. Take care.
I'm gonna be broke forever if I keep this up, but you know, I'll have a lot of glyphs. That's the positive, I guess. Okay, so before I do this, I will kill the boss. Well, what are the bonuses of doing like the side quests? In this one where you have to kill the soul vessel thingies? Oh, what? That counts as a prophecy? Okay. Oh boy. I have no idea how that works, but sure, I'll take it. I think that's a bit bugged, right? They shouldn't drop that many. Oh boy, I'm stuck. Yeah, I'm stuck. Luckily it didn't die there. Despite me being stuck. Okay, this is not gonna be too much difficulty because it's just 100 corruption. Nice. So, no idea why I dropped 4 wands there. Let's see here. Increase large idol drop rate, gold drop rate, unique drop rate, increase glyph drop rate. So I wanted the extra XP, but wasn't getting that one sadly. Gold, 50% more gold is pretty good. Uniques is also really good. 20% more uniques. Is that the max roll? Oh, that's one of the lowest rolls. It's also a low roll. Large idols. I do need large idols. Could be nice if I really get some nice, good large idols. Or just get more uniques. What's bring more? Oh yeah, I need uniques. So yeah. Whoa. So this place. Yeah, sure. Okay. So I got 4 new wands. That's pretty good. Some for the prophecy. From the prophecy. All with 1 legendary except for this one. And woven flesh. 3% increased health. Overkill damages leeches health. Increased damage leeches health. Increased leech rate. Critical strike avoidance. Okay. And just some wands that are... I think I already have this wand many times. So I'm just not gonna throw that out. Oh. I can't pick it up here. Oh wait, I disabled tooltips, I think. Settings. There was a tooltip. Graphic. Wait. Disable tooltip. Last epoch. Command. Hide items. No. There was something about it. Last time I had the same problem. Alt? I have to look in my input keys. Open all abilities, toggle interface, toggle... Ah, there it is. Alt C. There we go. There it is. Well, I don't want it anyway, but you know. Then bonus corruption because I did the Gates of Orbis. So, now it is very important that I don't die. So, full focus. Go, go. Oh, this is new. Oh, he pukes. That's nice. Oh, fuck. No way. Nice. Nice. We did it, guys. Apathy small. Apathy. Leech rate. 10% elemental resistance. I don't know. I get kind of bummed out when it's elemental resistance and not all resistance. Ever since I noticed there was a difference. This seems like a great wand if you're... Oh, you're damned when you cast a spell. Never mind. Don't know what being damned is, but it sure as hell doesn't sound good. Sounds damn bad. Yes, I know. Hold your applause. Ba-dum-pum, ba-dum-pum. I will need to start like filtering out ones that have multiples of, which don't have any unique potential, like this one or this one. Seems so stupid, but don't have any legendary potential. I'm not gonna really put them to good use anyway. But then it begs the question: how many of one item do I need? Well, here I can see duplicates. Oh, 3 legendary. Never mind. 2 legend. Wow, 1, 2, 3. Wow. Let's see any other duplicates I should know about. There's an idol, actually a legendary idol, which I can't equip. Ghostmaker. Ghostmaker is a cool name for a knife. Oh yeah, isn't this? Oh, I have this one for legendary potential. It's special. Yes, this is my special one. You are my special. Like same thing with this, you know, +3, +5. I mean, really, surely it can't be that bad with the stats on it. So, you know, with this one it could actually maybe differ. 50 and 10 and that. Oh yeah, okay, I picked the best one. Yeah. So these I'll just sell.
Yes.
You know, I might get a little bit of money out of it. Critical strike chance, spell damage, you know. Just crush those.
Take care.
Okay, good. That is another team done. But I'm thinking. This one, now it's 139 corruption. That's good. But if I go to any other thing, it's gonna have 0 corruption again. So I need to level that stuff up all the way back. Oh well. First I'm gonna do everything just once. And then I'm gonna go specialize. Which might be a bit of a wrong ordering, but you know. That's just how it goes. I do have points into this. Okay, good. It's very weird to have 1 point in that, but you know. There was some other one I was busy with though. Not sure which one it was. Maybe this one because it's more important. Gold res, all res is good. Frailty, already have enough gold res as it is, but you know, I'm not gonna do this one yet because I feel I could get here 60% lightning damage. That's pretty good. I should get the good ones first. Yeah, I'm gonna make the video of my build as well. Kind of feels like, yeah. Okay. There we go. We just go. It's fine. We just need to go. Don't think about it too much. For the next half an hour, we just go. Okay. So, what do I need to do? Defeat the Oh, sure. I'm already doing it. Never mind. Sometimes I'm a bit distracted at what I need to be doing and what is actually happening. But I want to know how fast I can actually rush through a whole thing. So, I'm just gonna go. Let's go. Don't think about it too much. I just need to get to the end. And avoid any arena thing. That's... Read properly before going. That is maybe a good thing. Okay, that's another one done. Hey, dude. Hey, Paradox. This time, I know you can hear me. How you doing, man? And even though I say that, I am actually checking if you can hear me. Okay, that's another one done. Hey, dude. Hey, Paradox. This time... Okay. Yeah, I checked. You can hear me. Good. I was getting a little bit stressed because I cannot hear it anymore. But no, I can actually hear you. I just wasn't talking for a bit. No. I need to keep it up and actually keep talking because, yeah, we're all good. I'm fine, buddy. Ah, no, nice to hear, man. Nice to hear. Yeah, this Sunday evening, it was a day full of chores for me. So, you know, I'm just now a little bit cruising, but playing. And I'm soon gonna make a video about the endgame build that I've well, I don't know. Do you also play Last Epoch? Or like have you already reached a high level in Last Epoch? Maybe that's a better question because I've been talking about a few people about this and I've gotten some comments under my videos that are like, yeah, you keep saying endgame in your streams, but it's not really endgame. I'm thinking, maybe I should call it something else, but I already got a mid-game build. So, kind of need to call it endgame. And I'm probably just going to call it endgame and say at the beginning, yeah, I call it endgame, but you know, people differ in definition of endgame. Some people think endgame is a lot later, higher corruption as well. Some people think, yeah, endgame is right now. So, which namely is me. So yeah, that can be a little bit confusing to some people, namely also me. But I haven't really figured out a good way. Maybe I should name my videos a little differently than endgame and midgame. But that worked out quite well in Diablo, because then it was quite easy to see what was endgame, what was midgame. But you know. You can hear me, yeah, good. But I haven't really figured out a good way. Maybe I should name my videos a little differently. Let's see. My next day of playing is going to be Friday, as I've got work all week. Yeah, I play this game since the alpha, but I never really gave it a chance as a massively PoE player since... oh, damn. Yeah, but fell out of. Okay. Yeah, I've heard this game is a bit more... a little bit easier to get into than Path of Exile. But if you're already hooked on Path of Exile, then I don't know if this game can satisfy your needs. Now, I've given Path of Exile quite a few chances at I think at the campaign, but I really couldn't get past, I don't know, was it level 70 or something, where you do like the ascendant stuff and then you get a little bit further. I think I kept getting stuck on there. Love ARPGs. We went to hell, let loose, and went to hell, let loose, released, gave it a try, and have a blast. Oh, nice, nice. Hey, Defi, Nice to see you. Nice to see you. How are you doing? Been a while. Been a few days. Oh, definitely you missed a very embarrassing moment. Paradox was there as well. I was streaming for a good hour or something. And I think I think an hour and a half or something, and all the way it took me that long, 90 minutes, to realize that my mic was muted the whole time. Or well, it wasn't muted. There was some, I think something with. I had it in my Discord later on as well, that my default microphone changed or something. So yeah, I was muted for an hour, and it took me a while to realize. It was quite an embarrassment. But yeah, luckily you weren't there to tease me about it. Path of Exile is a great game, but it's a massive time sink. I can teach you Path of Exile. Oh, Defi. I might take you up on that offer, especially if it's Path of Exile 2, which comes out, I think, a year later or something. Next year? Did I already have the release date for it? Path of Exile 2? I think they did, right? Let's see. Where do I begin? Then I go this way. Yeah, massive time sink. I think for a casual player like me, and I consider myself casual, but I'm maybe a little bit above casual because I do spend more than roughly 20 hours a week or something on games, which for most people, especially people who have kids, it's not really casual. But it's much more than my earlier days, which was like, I don't know, more than 40 hours a week of gaming. Especially on the weekends, then I really spend a lot of time. Anyway, I think Path of Exile is a little bit more in that genre of like high commitment games than Last Epoch is. Although you can still spend a ton of time in Last Epoch, don't get me wrong about that. Let's not confuse ourselves. Let's see. What I heard is that the beta in June is soft release. Oh, damn, June already. This year? I did not expect that. I guess it will take about 8 hours to do the campaign and get some decent maps. 8 hours? I don't think I did the campaign in 8 hours. I think I played with my brother. I think we did multiple sessions before we finished. I think we quit before we finished the whole campaign though. Or did we? I don't remember. It's been a year. But I don't think we started on the endgame content at all. Which is like, I think that's called maps. See, I don't know any jargon as well. That's another thing. And let's store some stuff real quick. Let's see, any good ones? Void res, okay. Idols. Then some exalted. Scepters. Ooh, 36% gas speed. Okay, okay. Tier 7, 202% increased lightning damage. Damn. That's not bad. Actually, it's so not bad. I also almost consider getting it, but no. One legendary potential. That's good. No, not wait. I think I already have this one. Which what is it called? Rule of the Simoon. Simoon. There we are. We already have it. Out here. I'll sell it. Let's see. Casual 8 hours. I mean, if you want to do top of 1% service, going to be a high commitment. You could really play it casually. If you're a new player, would use 20 to 30 hours to even reach maps. Yeah, I think that's a more accurate one. But doesn't even end game. It takes high-end streamers 2 sessions of streaming to get end game as T16 maps and the final bosses. Yeah. I do know that there's like a there's an like a mid game or like an end game and like an end game. Kind of that kind of vibe. I think I need all of these. So yeah, as a casual player, I don't think I'll ever reach. Oh, not ever. That's a bit of an overestimation. But like, I don't think I'll easily reach that unless I make a commitment of like, okay, this is gonna be my game. But I'm definitely gonna play Path of Exile 2 because it just looks good and it looks easier to get into than the Path of Exile 1, which I've tried to get into multiple times. 12 intelligence. I can just shatter this one, even though it's pretty good. Increased cast speed, shatter that as well. All these things. Why am I getting these? Acolyte Grand Idol, I guess. Fire Pen. Why? Plus to all attributes, I guess. Yeah, okay, so there's Endgame and like Endgame, which, yeah, not a too big fan of like having it so complex, but you know. You know, the great, oh, not even the greatest Path of Exile 2 file. Now, that is the topic. Why are you not? I'm quite curious. I wish you could skip the campaign with alts and Path of Exile. Once you've done it once per league, it would just keep me playing, but just the campaign breaks me. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that that is shared amongst many of the players. That actually having to do the campaign each and every time is a bit of a drag. You've done it hundreds of times. Damn, hundreds of times. Oh yeah, I guess each season if you make multiple characters as well per season. Isn't there like a, not like animation cancelling, but kind of like a map skip thing you could do, like a speed run type beat. Really haven't encountered many of the crazy alchemist guys. It's been a while. My last crazy alchemist encounter. I'm missing the crazy alchemist. I'm rushing through the map quite fast and not really seeing them as often. I feel like my game's a bit laggy. The campaign is fine. Uh-oh, we have two different opinions about the campaign here. I mean, I don't think even though the campaign can be designed well, if you do something hundreds of times, it doesn't matter how fun it is. It's just gonna feel like a chore anyway. Especially if it's mandatory, you know. You can't skip it out. Then. Even PvP speedruns take 2 to 3 hours. Yeah, that sucks. If I'm really confused, I could do 2.5 hours. Well, I guess definitely is a Path of Exile speedrunner. Because, you know, sources say he only takes 2.5 hours. Yeah, not every character. I can definitely see that. I wouldn't play Diablo if I needed to play the damn campaign more than once. And I played the campaign of Diablo 4 like 4 times, I think. So that was more than enough for me. Scales. Go. I hate the leveling in Diablo 4, for example. Yeah. But they have been improving that each. Oh, damn it! This is an arena. I'll just sort out some stuff while I'm waiting. They have been like improving on the leveling part because I think last season it was fastest as ever for. You have no clear progression while leveling. Yeah, there's only like the seasonal stuff. Diablo gave up Blizzard many moons ago, which is not too bad of a decision, to be honest. No, I haven't given up on Blizzard yet. I believe Diablo at like season 10 actually becomes something that can compete with Last Epoch. But this will still take at least a year. Yeah, you missed nothing. Yeah, exactly. It's not too bad of a decision, to be honest. It's like very fair. Let's see, what kind of stats do I have? Freeze rate multiplier, tier 7. The thing we all want on there. Okay. Slowly dying there. Played Diablo 2 for 3 weeks when it came out and went, nah, I'm out. I actually thought Diablo 3 was very fun. When you could actually play it after release. I remember I searched so many stores to get a copy of Diablo 3. Physical stores, yeah, of course, 10 years ago, whatever. It was more popular to actually get the game physical. And eventually it was some random ass, I don't know, bookstore or something that also sells like DVDs and stuff. And then I spotted it when I was walking by. And it was crazy to find it because I was ecstatic. And then when I finally got it, the infamous error, what was it called? Error 43 or something? Infamous error that just, you know, nobody could play the game. That was terrible. So that sucked. But no, I had a blast playing Diablo when it came out. Be right back. I'll still be here when you come back. Not really planning on doing much. Let's see. Mehelen's Hubris. Fire damage over time, fatality, intelligence. I got a good roll on those though. There's not 40% or 60. It's not too bad. Bleed chance converted to ignite chance. Okay. Okay. Got so many uniques, man. I should really start bringing them down. Well, not bringing them down, but you know what I mean. This one is very sad. I don't think it's gonna be good. So I'm just gonna chuck it into the pile of other uniques I don't really care about anymore. And I will get my unique that's actually pretty decent, which has tier 5 recovery speed. 8% elemental rest. Eric 37, you mean? Yeah. Let's see. The other 3 was great when I fell. After the Reaver was solved, I got dog water. Yeah, that's, you know, playing a console. At the time with duping hacking was insane. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I played Diablo on console as well. I got it on PC first. And then... Okay, so I got it on PC first. And then later on, to play together with my brother, actually... Oh my god, it's another arena. Shouldn't have done this. And later on, I actually got it with my brother on the PlayStation 4. Which was quite fun. Until, indeed, we got some dude that was duping and like hacking and stuff. And we... what we did, he dropped all kinds of legendaries or something in our game. We somehow got our hands on some legendaries that were hacked. And it was insane because you could just insta-kill the whole room every time. Doesn't matter what difficulty. So that really broke the game, and I don't think we've played it much after we got those. So yeah, that's how, if you want to ruin fun in the game, yeah, just, you know, get everything insanely OP. The fun will go down very quickly if you insta-kill everything like that. But I think it's similar to how a build in Last Epoch or Diablo, if it's too broken and literally one-shots everything, it's not fun anymore. You'll be quitting that very soon. And it has happened to me in almost each and every game. I think with Minecraft as well, when I got the mod inventory editor or something, where you had like, you could see all items and you could just get all items. The game was a lot less fun because, yeah, what am I still playing for? I could just get the item where I want like that. And it's not fun at all. Yeah, chipping in RPGs is so pointless. Yeah, that's it really goes against the fun. The fun part about RPGs is the grind, which is such a weird thing. You know? It is such a weird thing that yeah, the grind is actually the fun part. But it doesn't feel like a grind, then it's still fun. But some games, oh man, it does really feel like a chore. Oh, you know what game I've seen which I am quite interested in, but it's such a shame that it's single player. Dragon's Dogma 2. I could never get into the, I think it's Dark Arisen version or something. The first version of it. When it got like Game of the Year, I think even. Oh, that one was great. Well, I saw gameplay of it that was great, but I couldn't get into it. And sadly, this is not where do I see the name of this damn thing? There it is. Solarium Ascent. Okay, that's fine. Really does sound quite interesting to, or it does seem quite like a fun game to play. But single player, that does suck. I really want it to be multiplayer so I can play with my brother or just someone else. Because single player, I don't know, man. Feels like I'm playing a single player game now because I'm playing offline, but you know, it shouldn't feel that way the whole time. And I still want to play other builds as well. So, you know, that's it. Dakar conquered. Oh, nice. Okay. De weg is als het ziel, as we say in Germany, which means the route is the goal. The way is the soul. Route is the goal. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's actually a very nice saying, because it's very funny that you can. Well, I went kind of through like a cycle of when I first heard, oh, the real treasure is the friends we made along the way. I was like, man, that's some bull. Just give me the treasure, you know. I don't want any you know, friends. Sure, I have friends, but I don't want treasure, you know. Then later on, I realized what it actually meant, and I was like, oh, it's actually the friend. And I was like, every time I heard it, I was like, okay, that's very corny. But now I'm starting to realize more and more how much a value actually, or how much it actually explains in life and how much value it actually has, that I'm really starting to understand with examples in my own life that, yeah, it's not really the goal that was the fun part of it. But you got it wrong if you thought that the goal was like the real thing you wanted at the end. The goal, most of the time when you actually get it, it's not the fun part. The fun part's already over. It's the actual chasing that's the fun part. But, you know, that's things in life, you know, that's, I don't know, call that experience or something, or just wisdom, whatever. But it is a fun way that the same sentence can be like meant or taken in 4 different ways throughout my life. Anyway, Baldur's Gate, yes, great. That's a great recommendation. It is an amazing game. Spent like 120 hours on it for my first playthrough, I think, with my brother. It was a great playthrough. Although there is like a curve in Baldur's Gate of like at the beginning, it's like all new, right? So it's like, holy shit. Then you kind of get like a, I don't know, power creep or whatever you want to call it, where you get like really powerful. And this is, I think, from levels 5 to 9 or something, 4 to 9. That's where you really get some power spikes in your build. Everything just starts hitting a bit harder. I think the story progresses more as well. So everything just, yeah, starts, I don't know, how do you call it? It increasing, intensifying. It just really starts snapping, you know. It starts really being nice. But at the same moment, like past level 10 or something, I think I got too powerful. That might have been it. Or like too little invested or something. That the last 20 hours were not as fun as the middle 80 hours or something. That is when I kind of knew, like, okay, we're gonna kill this guy, we're gonna kill that guy, and then we're gonna finish the game. So that's kind of like, I'm not gonna say anything. We were a murder hobo party, so basically that's the way you do the whole game. Kill that guy, and then you win the game. But you know, that's kind of when I realized that was the end. It was already the fun was a little bit off for me. But still, I have fun times, especially with my brother. That's fun. And yeah, my brother and I loot goblins as well. So we constantly have like, I had Karlak in my party, and she was my loot carrier. So I did everything so I could increase her carrying capacity, so she could carry the loot for me. Which is, I just pick everything up. I just can't not pick something up, you know. Like, don't pick something up. You know, what am I doing? I need to pick something up. I'm already done here, so I'm gonna go. Yeah, no, definitely Baldur's Gate 3. Also, if you like Baldur's Gate 3, then is it called? It's from the same Larian Studios. What is Steam? Let's see. We have played it somewhere last year, I think. Wow, didn't I play it in 2022? I did, right? Divinity Original Sin 2. Damn, it has been 3 years since I last played that game. That's very long. But kind of the same stuff. We fun if play. Is your loot filter just open? What kind of loot filter do you have? Or does it have like nothing? What? I'm really curious now. That just say it would be fun if you played a day in my loot filter. Like, what kind of crazed loot hoarder are you? I heard you had like, weren't you the guy that had like 300 plus tabs? You must have been very happy that the cost of loot tabs went down immensely. Because I was already happy because I was not making that much money. I was stressing. Each one just cost more and more. A very, very strict one. Okay. Yeah, I should probably make mine a bit stricter as well. Because I'm picking up a lot of stuff right now that I'm just not using. And I'm throwing away a lot, or well, just storing in my stash a lot of stuff. Boots of... Ooh. Let's see. Ward gained. Health on kill. 33% increased lightning damage. I think. Nice. Yeah. That should be an improvement. Apply merchant skills. I had to all tabs before the reduction. Damn. All tabs. All tabs. All tabs. Is there a limit? What do you mean there's a limit? Oh. For most stuff, I already have the... Okay, I should probably start... I should recolor this with a little bit less affixes. I think for a lot of these affixes, I already have quite a bit of gas speed. I need a lot of them anyway, so I'll keep those. Lightning damage, I think I already have that, but lightning penetration... I'll keep. General, critical strike multiplier, I'll keep. Critical strike chance, I already have a lot of things. Hybrid health is still pretty rare, so I'll take that. Leech, lightning damage leech, yeah. Movement speed, cooldown, I'll keep those two. Mana regeneration, increased mana. Yeah, I don't think I need those. Shock on hit, I think I still have a lot of those as well. And frailty, not sure, but meh. Mage, spell crit, lightning critical multiplier, shock on hit, lightning ages one hit, fire aura one hit, elemental nova. I already have these on the other one. Yeah, let's just you know, I'll just keep this. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Oh boy. Well, I can recreate this from this. What I like about the game is that it doesn't seem to matter what you build. You can do most of the content. Yeah, 200 tabs is the limit. Oh damn, 200 tabs. What the hell, man? This is +5 +13, 100 dynamic stability. Okay, I'm gonna do some other. 200 tabs, damn, that's a lot. I mean, if you like 5 minute T4, you can play. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think even my build, which is, you know, not optimal by any stretch of the imagination, it can still do quite a lot of the content just because I you know, Last Epoch is quite nice to all builds. And of course, yeah, there's always a meta. I mean, I see a lot of Frost Nova builds, I think it's called. From Frost Nova, Frost Claw, and Elemental Nova. Oh, Descendants. So yeah, there's also those, but you know. And I recently got my first legendary potential 4 item, which I don't know. Feels like... Oh, wait, I'm actually out of mana. Well, that doesn't happen often. But something changed. Wait a minute. Did I crush... Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I think I crushed my normal... Wait. I think I crushed my normal staff. Oh man, I'm such an idiot. Did I put it in here? Please tell me I put it in somewhere. Oh no, I didn't. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well. Yep, I'm pretty sure that I just crushed my normal staff. Let's see what happened. Oh man, yeah, I crushed it. Oh man, that hurts to watch. Oh damn. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Why is that? Why am I keep? I'm stunned. Sorry, guys. Wand. Rip wand. Damn, that was a good one too. Damn it. God damn it. Dragonhorn wand. So let's do a Dragonhorn wand. Let's see. Do I have any good Dragonhorn wands left? Physical penetration, mana. Don't care about mana too much. Chance of shock on hits. Chance of shock on hit. I mean, chance of shock on hit is pretty decent, but I guess I'll take the tier 7 chance of shock on hit. This one has... Oh, Sarah's forcing potential, that's why. Oof. No, I really want the Mad Alchemist ladle, but I don't have one. This one can go. I want the Mad Alchemist ladle, but I don't know how to farm for it properly. I know it's from the Mad Alchemists, but I can't seem to just spot them. Do I just scout the map each time to try to spot them? When do I stop scouting the map? Like, these questions I am unsure about. I'm just gonna reroll this for something else than mana regen, because mana... Well, okay, that went well. Well, it did take 23 forging potential. Damn. Okay. Let's first just try to get gas speed on there, right? Well, maybe I shouldn't have forced it all the way up, but I think this one for now, it will do. It's definitely not the same damage, but, you know... Oh, damn, this feels very bad. I had it so much better. God damn it. Oh, man, oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, I dropped from exiled mages. Yeah, but is there any way to farm exiled mages? Yeah, there's no Mad Alchemist character. I don't know why I said that, but you know. Let's see. Freeze rate multiplier. I need to put some of these things in the places where I have spots for them. First of all, let's see this. Okay, this one's full. This one's full. Yeah. There's 2 spaces there. So take some rings. free spaces. If I just move it up there. Fill that up. Fill that up. Fill that up. Nice. Okay. You spam monoliths. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So okay, so basically keep doing what I'm doing. Other than that, yeah, I don't really know what else I could do to make it better. Oh, gold, nice. I like that. Oh, ouch. 3 legendary potential. Damn. Yeah, I really would like that. That ladle would make my build not complete, but be very nice for the build. Like everything sparkly. Yeah, Franken Pope. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I like things that are sparky. That's sparkly. I don't know, but sparky. Yeah, I don't know. I like electrical stuff, you know, like lightning. Even though I never did electro engineering, my passion for electricity came much later in life. I think if I had the same passion for a lightning as I do now, I would have probably gone into electro engineering, which, from what I've heard, is actually not a bad choice. That I haven't gone into it, might be a surprise, but I've heard from a lot of people who do it that it's quite tough, and yeah, not the easiest study to go through. Which dungeon is the dungeon that can remove that you can switch like instances? I think that could be a good way to get near those exiled mages, because if I switch instances, I basically am clearing double the map in half the time, or well, the same time. Is that the Temporal Sanctum? I think that is. So my search for the exiled mages could go even faster. I mean, look at this map. I've cleared quite a bit of, well, land, I would say, and still. No exiled mages. You see. Good money even if you're just an electrician. Yeah, that's also a thing. Electricians make nice money. That's good. I think money-wise, I don't think I've chosen a field where I'm too short of it, though. I feel quite lucky with how well I'm doing in IT. But electricians also, like, yeah, if you want big money, that's also a way to go. And I think it's very practical. Ooh, that's something I want. I have a very nice loot filter that actually the only things I really want in this loot filter is really want that would really make me happy in this loot filter is if I get something red. Those are just items where I'm like, okay, if I see this item, I will know it has potential to swap out the things I currently have. The other things is just filler. Let's see. Increased lightning damage where you have lightning ages, and also increased lightning damage. Oh, 19% is a very low roll, but you know, lightning blast. 30%. Oh, it's the same as this one. 39. Okay. Chance to cast lightning blast when hit. When you. Yeah. I need to get hit first. I'm not getting hit that often. I'm not saying I'm never getting hit, but you know, 25% elemental res. Let's see, what's this? Increased critical strike chance with lightning skills. It's also not too shabby. Idols, these two. Which one? 15% increased. Okay, put that one there. I would have never expected my chests to be ordained. Sorry, I sneezed. That was a very bad sneeze, a weird sneeze. But I would never, ever want to be electrocuted. That's, well, okay. You know I like electricity and stuff? On my bucket list, there is an item, which some would call very weird. Hey, there's an exile. Would be nice if I actually got it now. But I think I need my buddy Gary McDonald for me to actually have good luck in getting drops and stuff. He's my lucky charm. So, you know, if only he could show up, then I could get this drop right now. Would be nice if I actually got the ladle after crushing my current set of equipment, but you know, it was only a matter of time before I did that crushing stuff on my own, on my equipment, whatever. Oh well. Oh yeah, what are very rare attributes on gear? Because if I know which ones are very rare, then I would include those in my loot filter of tier 5 loot that I need to crush. Because I've been crushing a lot of stuff. I've got quite a bit of shark base for a lot of the basic stuff, but I think for the like rare stuff, I don't think I've had too much. Maybe I should just look at which shards I don't have too much of. Might be a bit of a better thing. Well, there goes the shock dragon. Let's see, what's my melee critical strike chance? Nope. Dodge rating. It is a bit disappointing if you get like a well, there goes the shock. Okay, okay. I was just checking. Ever since the time that I muted myself, I'm obsessively checking if I'm actually hearing myself correctly. Okay, I'll do this one. I'll get enough. Do the boss and then get the corruption stuff. Yeah. 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 That's a plan. My plan, it's gonna work. Yeah, there he's back. First time I saw that like an elite can revive again, I was amazed. I was like, damn, this is a breath of fresh air. This is what I need. Well, not what I need, but like, this is nice. I'm a bit laggy. Not sure why. Am I running something else or something? Oh wow, this is very laggy. Let's see. Why am I a bit lag? Not per se. Last Epoch. Oh. I was all tabbed. Can't say it's the internet that I'm the reason why I'm laggy, but you know. Clear that out. You. And I'm at the Nova. Yeah, I guess. Sort it out. I will get those later. Void res, poison res. How much void res? Oh, not enough. Okay. So I can do the last boss. So what is actually, does anyone know what the doing those optional quests will give you? Because they're optional, you already did them. Is there any value in doing them? Oh, it's gonna be this boss. I hate this boss. Yeah, shut up. Oh boy, yeah. That's why I hate this guy, because if I don't pay attention to him, I'll die. Oh. boy. And I think if you die once, all your Shade of Orbis stacks just... Why would there be any loot? Okay, well, that's... Luckily... Or my... Whatever. I don't like this boss. Didn't I have like 2k health? How did he bonk me in the head so hard I died? Crit? I have critical hits. Guess I don't have 1000 critical hits. Oh boy, yeah. Okay, now it's gotta do something else. It's gonna chop me. Oh, stunned now. Yep. Oh. Yep. Oh boy. Okay, nice. That was fast enough. Chop. Get out me swamp. Oh boy. Oh phew, if it went to the right, that would have been messed up. Okay. Get as much damage in. And this area also confused me a bit. Because these waves do a ton of damage, I mean. What's the point here? Kill as many tentacles as possible, but then you get back? I am not too sure. Kind of reminds me of the Shadow of, or Echo of Lilith. That was not Shadow. Echo of Lilith. Oh, yeah. Ugh. Just thinking about it gives me goosebumps. Oh boy. Wave will shatter me. Okay. Oh boy. Oh damn! Almost died there. And bonk. Guess I can't really... Oh boy. Don't want to die here, man. Already spent too much time here. Oh. Imagine doing this boss without any movement techniques. I mean, you know, traversal stuff. Starting to bore me, you say? Preposterous. I'm doing my other best here. Oh. No, don't do that. Oh boy. Oh, phew. I missed that one. Oh. Oh, that is the best I can do. Damn. Whew. Lightning res, ward gained, ward per sec. Damn it. These are all not the things I wanted. I like the 40% lightning damage. Ward per second is decent, I guess. 41 lower per second is pretty good. Is it worth giving up the 41%? These are not the ones. So, I don't know which one will give me more ward per second. Or more ward retention. Like, 250 ward decay threshold seems pretty good. But 41 ward per second seems to be good as well. Which one would give me more ward? So let's give it a small ward. Calculation. Current ward minus the ward decay threshold. Ward loss per second. Which last epoch ward per second is that? Worth 45 health. So 1 ward per second is worth 400 at 400% ward retention. Each point of ward per second is having 7.5 points of health. So this would be equal to 280 health, which is a little bit more than a ward threshold. So I'll replace it. We're at 930 right now. We gotta go up. Our damage just got down, but you know, can't have everything. And as calculated, we went up by around 300 ward. Yeah, we're a lot tankier, but we do, you know, give up some damage for that. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smoothly. Okay, we gotta go up. So okay, now it is time for me to up the echo. Oh wait. I don't. I had no idea what I need to do there, but you know, we made it. Oh boy. This is a great filter that they made for like to see if you're good enough to handle. Which, you know, first time I did the Shade of Orbis, I got insta-killed, but now it seems to be that I'm doing quite well. Nice. I think I already have this one, so yoink. Siphon of Anguish I don't have, especially not in tier 1. Spriggan, heck, Rage. Okay. Let's see. Sorted. Up. Decent there. Exalted. Critical strike multiplier. I want that extracted. Always takes a bit more rolls than I truly want it to take.
Yes.
Yes. So those.
Take care.
This time I pay a little bit more attention to what I'm actually crushing. Is there actually something I want? Still bummed out over my want. But, oh well. Okay, so 41 ward per second. Sure, I guess that's fine. I do want to change this one. What could I get in there? Which one is this? Age of Winter. Age of Winter. I could get increased armor, which now wouldn't do that much. But Spirits of Fire could give me flat armor. 300 flat armor to be exact. So first getting the flat armor and then doing that, or doing it the other way around. I don't know. So just get these to get more loot. Offhand catalyst drop rates. You know what? I'll just start doing the other stuff just to get all the buffs. Collect them all. Gotta catch them all. You know. But what I do want to do is make my build video. Which I think I'm gonna do after. Duken. Okay, nice. Okay, let's see. Okay, this way. Sealed archive. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and make the build video now because I want to make that this evening, and why not? I would say. Okay. Start recording, and we are. Damn, that's bright. We are off, looking fabulous. Okay. Hello, YouTube. No, that's the wrong. Let's just go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new video. In this video, I'll be showcasing my start of the endgame build, lightning build, fully lightning. I know it says all kinds of random spells in the tooltip here, but it's fully lightning, and I'm purely doing lightning damage as always on this channel. And I do want to preface this by saying this build is for the start of the end game. I'm not optimized. I haven't done any of the, well, I've done some of the empowered monoliths, but I'm still not at above 150 corruption. I'm still getting all of the I think like blessings, so I'm still in the process of doing that, so I'm not all the way there yet. So if you're looking for some kind of godly 1000 corruption SS tier clearing everything build, this is not it. This is just more of a fun electric build that can get you through endgame, and I would say through a lot of the content, but I haven't tested it out for anything above 200 corruption. I will make a final endgame build on that one, but this is the pre-endgame build, or just like the starting endgame build. So I do want to preface that if that's not your cup of tea, that's it. So let's get right into the build. I first want to preface with the abilities. Of course, that's the main part of the build. And then later on, I'll get into the equipment. And I do have a build planner and also loot filter linked in the description. So you will have all of the information you need for this build right at your fingertips. And the build planner will also go into detail which you can actually level and which leveling pass you could take for that. So for the spells, your main bread and butter is going to be Lightning Blast. You want to get as many points into this as you can. You can get points to this skill in your helmet. I'll talk about that later as well. So kind of the general thing is that you first get like arcane power so that it can chain to other enemies, and then you can get it to double cast and even quadruple cast. And then one other thing that is very important, there's one unique I would heavily advise on this build, and that is with the spark charges. And the unique for that is the fragment of the enigma, which you can get. but that basically makes your spark charges more frequent to cast, and also they deal a lot more damage. I think if you look here, they deal 18,000 damage, which is more than my actual lightning blast damage, and they have a 30% chance to proc, which will proc on many more enemies. I do think this detonate spark charge is very nice because it can get you that additional proc on it, because we do stack a lot of cast speed, and that is very nice. This is just how many points you have left you put into the spark charge damage. The other ones, I do really think the lightning age is very nice because you get this 10 seconds, and that's very good if you do proc it. We do have another way to proc lightning ages, but I will talk about that with the static orb later. The second spell is our frost wall. You get this by speccing into the room master tree, and you can also make this lightning, so it's very important that you grab that node. That's one of the first things you want to do, and then you will also want to make it cast lightning blast. And other than that, you can make it also give you frenzy and haste based on the duration. One thing I do want to note about this is it's based on the duration that it has already been existed. So now it will give us quite a quick buff, but look, the buff is quite long because it has been there for quite a while. But if you do this and dash through it, the buff is going to be a lot less long. So do note that it is for each of the frost walls age plus 1 second. So do note that. We already have the area, duration, we increase all that and make it lightning, so we can now dash through it a lot of the times. This is also the reason why I don't have teleport in this build anymore, and I do have flame rush. The reason why I have flame rush is so that I can get a wall, cast lightning blast some enemy, and then dash through it. That's the only reason why I don't have teleport anymore, because teleport was kind of clunky. With doing that, I would cast it next to the wall and then have to manually walk back in, which doesn't really work on it. It's a bit clunky. So because I had frost wall, or lightning wall, whatever you want to call it, I now also have flame rush. And I'll get into the specifics of that one later. First, static orb. The two important things of static orb are the static armor. Sadly, it doesn't pull anymore, but I do have a chance to make a double cast, which is quite nice, because you'll be casting this quite a few times. To be precise, you basically cast this every 4 seconds. Every 4 seconds you cast this, you start doing it until it actually procs on this. You don't need to cast it every 4 seconds, you'll know. But every time you don't see this anymore, you want to cast it, have it for 4 seconds, so you can at least cast enough lightning blasts that you can actually proc your lightning ages from your lightning blast, which is 10 seconds. So this is just a reliable way to get it, and that's why I don't have it all the way leveled up, because casting this once every 4 seconds is quite easy to do. If you're having mana problems, I would not spec all the way into Storm Conductor or Shotgun Conduit, but I would get these. These are actually quite nice because they do give your lightning blast even more chaining, but this one is the real important one, which gives you mana back, which is the 35 mana cost. Can be quite a lot if you're not at 200 plus mana yet, or just lower amounts of mana. Then this one can really help. It can make it 75% less. As long as you're just doing it once, casting 3 times, you'll get your mana back quite easily. So that's that for the static orb. Then flame rush. Flame rush is very nice because not only does it also give you frenzy for after duration, it reduces the damage you take. It has some cooldown reduction, also reduces enemies, not fire resistance, but here you make it lightning, so it has a like lightning resistance threat chance. So that's also very good just for extra damage. But basically you do this, you zip around, and it has a slightly lower cooldown than teleport does. I think teleport has like a 3-second cooldown or 2.7 if you get it down, and this one has a 2.3. So if you really want to min-max about it, this one's just a little bit faster. And the only reason why, it's just with the lightning wall, frost wall, it is just easier to dash through it. It's a nice combo, and both of them will give you frenzy and haste. So that's a good combination. Then the other one, Flame Ward, is really nice. Now that I'm later in the game, I quit Elemental Nova, sadly. Also didn't really do that much damage with it anyway. It was just an extra thing. But the Flame Ward really helps out with the survivability. I usually have I do have quite a bit of ward extra, but with this, it's just that extra 1000 ward on there. And also during the duration of it, which is I think 3 seconds increased by 36%, which means 4 seconds, you get quite some sick buffs, like less hit damage, less elemental damage taken. Why do I have fire aura? I have no idea. Well, We also immediately have a point that we can respec. I don't think Fire Aura is necessary at all. It might have been unspec from some point. You can even cast it while you're stunned, which is quite nice. I'm sometimes I don't dodge stuff, and then it is quite nice just to have that extra shield up when you're stunned. Having 2 charges is also just quite nice. That once you start a boss, just get it once and start casting your Lightning Blast. You'll keep up the ward and you won't lose much. And then once you get hit, you'll probably have your second already up again. So that's quite nice that you already have one backup plan. And this is basically your oh shit button. So that's it for abilities. Then on to passive points. First, I would say just put 8 points into this. Get yourself some resistances and some intelligence. In the early game, you could say this is just more damage, more raw damage. It is good, but right now we're stacking a lot of intelligence. A lot of things scale with intelligence in our build, so intelligence is good. So we take intelligence instead. Plus we get some nice resistance to boot. You can put 1 point in here and 1 point in here. I do think this looked quite bad, so you could just put 2 points in here. I think I have that in the builder as well. Then just put 5 points in here, increase cast speed and some cooldown reduction for teleport, which we don't use, which is quite sad anyway. 50% ward retention is really good. So this is one of the reasons why I have 450% of it. It's just the 50% here. I used to put points into here, but I will put the rest of my points from 90 to 100 into this just to get that extra damage in there. So I will get these points later on. Then you'll probably get your 20 points after putting 5 points into this. It's not probably, you will. Then you get arcane momentum for just more cast speed, even more cast speed. And also I will do some movement speed and spell damage, which are arcane momentum. And it's easier to keep the stacks if they're 60% longer. I think they're here for 2 seconds. And now with 60% longer, it's like a solid 3 seconds. So that's quite easy to sustain. And you can just run around for a few seconds without instantly losing all of your stacks. So that's great. And the extra move speed is always good for clearing maps. Clearing monoliths. Then this one, very important. Now your intelligence will actually give you critical strike chance, which is great. Because in this build I have I think I have 100 intelligence, which means that all of those points in intelligence will give me like 300% critical strike chance just from that, just from this passive, which is insane. So I really want that in our build as well. Then it's just lightning damage increase, lightning penetration and leech, lightning critical strike chance, lightning multiplier. This one's more important than this one. So there's actually you put 5 points into this first and then start leveling these. This is just for 20% extra elemental resistances. That's pretty good. And 20% ward retention. That's what you really want. That's why I put 2 points into there. You could spec into this all the way up, but I think getting the I'm not sure if it's actually worth it getting it over this crit multiplier that you can get. But that's a bit of a debate you can spec into or just think of later. Then spell damage, just really good. Base spell damage is good to get, especially once you get Alchemist Ladle, which I don't have now. But if you do that, it has pretty low spell damage. So any spell damage you can get is good. Increased cooldown recovery speed, generally good. Really want that. And spell damage. And it will be tripled if you have above 200 mana, which is really good. You do really want to try to get that above that 200 mana skill, because then this is just tripling as well. Quite nice. If it was doubled, it wouldn't be that important, but tripling is, yeah, that's something else. Then after you put in those points, you want to get into your Rune Master tree and get this for some survivability. This is probably at the time where you're actually starting to notice like, okay, I need some survivability, I need some ward. So I really want to get more into ward retention and ward per second. Well, this is just cast speed. This is good. We'll give you a little bit of mana and to be able to get that above the 200 threshold. So that's pretty good. But you generally want to get this, which is really good. On each cast, you will get 32 ward, which is quite nice because we stack a lot of cast speed. So we're casting a very high frequency, and this will just give you a lot of ward extra. As you can see, my ward's just slowly creeping up just because I'm getting 32 ward each and every time I'm casting. Then this one is also nice. More ward per second. And if you have over 60 intelligence, which we do, you gain even more, which basically triples the value if you have over 60 intelligence. The other thing is just health, which is generally just good. But you know, this the second buff is really what we're doing it for. Then this is the other thing I'm leveling, which is just getting a lot less crit damage because you're wearing a catalyst. Well, that's a great transition into our items. which is first thing I'm gonna notice is the catalyst, which is kind of the required thing in this build. You could opt in not to do the catalyst, and if you do that, I would probably say it would be nice to get, I think I stored it here as well, something like this, which will give you not only ward retention, 5% spell critical strike chance. Your critical strike will go through the roof with this. So if you have 33% right now, you have 66%, which is very easily to get 100% crit chance with this. So it's definitely not a bad. I mean, look at this. We're at 160% crit chance just by casting it a few times on ourselves. You can easily get 100% on yourself. So that's very nice to get as an alternative. But I would highly advise to get this, because just the crit damage is not enough to make up for. We just stored it in our just the crit damage is not enough to make up for the spark charge damage you're getting extra. That's really the nice synergy with your Lightning Blast, that it applies all these spark charge buffs. And also one of the very important lines here is that 2 lightning damage for spark charge per intelligence, which means our spark charge has 200 base damage just added on top of there right now. So that is just a very nice buff, and that will scale. And this is why we're also speccing into intelligence hard. It's not only for the ward retention, it is also for this extra damage that comes with it. So we get both literal damage from just the base damage that's coming after, but also we're getting defense, which is very nice. And that all just with one line in this. So this is why this is so important. But you can also, if you don't have it yet, really try to opt in for a spell critical strike chance Crystal Skull, because that scales very nicely with your Lightning Blast. Moving on. On our helmet, you want +2 Lightning Blast. Basically, on each and every item, you want, for your exalts, you want either +2 casting speed or +2 intelligence. And on your helmet, if you can, you actually, the +2 Lightning Blast can actually be a little bit better than the intelligence. It is a bit of a debate, but especially if you have this one, if you don't have that full yet, the +2 Lightning Blast can be better, because it's 40% increase instead of the base damage. You can try to calculate a bit what gives more DPS, but basically both of them are really good. Everything's skillful at the intelligence, so you're always safe with intelligence, but getting the +2 Lightning Blast, if you could get a tier 5, it's great. If you could get a tier 7, even better. But this one is just a max on intelligence, which is really good. I got really lucky with this helmet. As for the exact helmet type, it doesn't really matter that much, but there are helmet types that are just a little bit better than others. I think one that also gives you percentage cast speed. Of course, we want cast speed, intelligence, and lightning blast damage, so try to get that one as well. But this one, critical strike avoidance, more defense, always good. So these are solid things to watch out for as well. Then for the amulet, I would just say, yeah, increased cast speed is good. You can also get some great resistances on your amulet, so that one's also a solid one to get. Just want defensive stats or resistances or health on your suffixes, and for your prefixes, critical strike multiplier is also really good, because you already get quite a bit of critical strike chance from your passive tree. So critical strike multiplier is something you can get on the amulet. I would try to get that as well. I don't have optimal gear, as you can notice. So really don't watch my gear all too much. I do have this build planner, which has all the gear, like all the stats you would want on your gear. And later on, I even do want to branch out to some other things, like, for example, Alchemist's Ladle, which is a very nice wand to go with this build. It gives you a lot more attack speed, cast speed based on your intelligence, which is very good as well. And that is something that you should also watch out for. If you could get that, definitely, if you do have one, definitely do invest in it. You might lose out in some DPS here and there, because it doesn't give you all of these stats, but if you could get some legendary potential in there, it gets even better. So definitely the Alchemist Mad Ladle, that's definitely a unique you want, but it's not required for the build. Then moving on, chest piece, again, intelligence, critical strike multiplier, and then just resistances. Try to really get your resistances to 75 on all. As you see, poison and void are a little bit more difficult than the rest, but with the blessing of getting all resist, you can probably get that one up and just get some idols to cover where you're lacking. And then moving on with your rings. Again, intelligence, really good on your rings. I don't have that good with rings, but you know, I'm still trying to get those in the build planner. Of course, I'll have the exact stats that I would love to have, but you know, currently don't have yet. And the build is already doing quite well without the min-max stats. Then for the belt, this belt, I really got lucky. I had some great Weaver's Will on it, and I got a tier 5 roll on the cooldown recovery speed. The other things don't really matter too much to me. Elemental Rest is just nice. But there is a set belt, which I was wearing earlier, which I am currently trying to find here. Yeah, this one, which gives you increased cast speed, which is very nice. So that's the only like payoff. You don't get your 20% reduced recovery speed, but you do get a lot of armor from it and increased cast speed, which is a very good alternative. But this current belt just gives me a lot of extra cooldown recovery speed. So I don't think it matters that much at the end of it. It's 0.3 seconds, and you can increase the buff. I mean, after you use a potion, which I don't have currently, but it would be doubled. So I think it would be a 2-second cooldown. So it's nice just when you're trying to dodge bosses and that kind of stuff, that it just has a little bit less cooldown. But to be honest, you can switch those out and it really wouldn't matter. So that's it for rings and belts. And then for your gloves, you do want to get either armor mitigation applies to damage over time, because you do get a little bit of armor from all of your stuff. I mean, 750, you can get blessings to make this even more. I think you get like 1500 if you have the right blessings. So you do want to get the experimental effects sealed on there, that it reduces that to also to up damage over time, which can be quite devastating, and especially at later stages. So I've heard, because I haven't been there as much. And the other one that really helps is the experimental one on your boots, which makes the frenzy even better effects on you. It's hard to get those very high level, but you know, try to get those. And as well as with each and every other part of each and every other piece of armor, cast speed and intelligence, really try to get those as much as possible. And in the build planner, I've linked one of the better things you could get for the boots as well. These with the Wark Decay threshold, these are quite nice, because right now I currently have 1250 Wark Decay threshold just on doing nothing, which is quite nice. And this is one of the reasons why it's so high. Then of course, movement speed, increased cooldown recovery speed. Those are just things you want on your boots. Then for this, this is just nice because it has +1 to mage skills, but definitely not required for the build. I would say you could get just random, just something like this. Get it with the resistances you don't have, and then get some crit strike multiply. I don't think you can get the cast speed or intelligence on it, but maybe intelligence you can get on it. So do try to get. Let's see. No, we don't want this right now. We want to see. Can we get? We can get intelligence on there, and you get cast speed on there. Well, stick those on there, and you can have quite a nice relic for yourself. So that's it for items. Idols. Then quickly gonna go over the idols. Basically, the ideal situation would be to have 2 large idols over here as well, on both sides. All of them with the increased cast speed while you have lightning ages. We can keep permanent uptime with lightning ages. So if you can get 4 of those with a quite decent roll, let's say 15% on average, you can get 60% increased cast speed when you have lightning ages. And you will notice immediately when you don't have lightning ages anymore. Just the cast speed now and the cast speed that changes once I get this lightning ages is quite noticeable. Just the interval change. Well, yeah, now it's not that because it's only 18%, but if you have 60%, it could be quite noticeable. I already notice it sometimes a little bit when I'm just playing around because I've played with it so much. But if you have this 4 times, that would be ideal. But I can understand, because I have the same thing, that if you don't have those yet, or your resistances aren't up to speed yet, I would use this area right here just to get some other idols that can increase your void and poison resistance. You can, like, for example, this one you could switch out just for void and poison resistance 1, just to get those in there. I just currently have these 2 in there just to get my void resistance up to speed with the rest of it. I could switch this out for just 2 other like side idols, or like I don't know the names for them, but like the 2x1s or the 1x2s, just to get a little bit more of my resistances up to speed. And then for the Adorned Idols, I would really say like this would be ideal. Get increased lightning damage while you have lightning ages, which can be 66%, which is quite nice. And then the increased lightning damage, which is double if you're over 300 mana. I don't have 300 mana. I did have one build where I did, or with one ring where I did have over 300 mana, but you know, it's not required. And the difference is, I mean, 20% or 40% that you can get from it. That's minute differences, but definitely it is nice to have, but you shouldn't go out of your way to get extra points just so you can have this as well. So that's it for idols, I think. And that's it for almost everything of the build. I think I showed you most of the things about this character. Yeah, there's no other things. I think I'll just show you some gameplay because I'm already 23 minutes in. It's quite a long time. And I'll just show you a little bit of a display of the build and how it actually works, how I'm working with it. So you'll be mainly, if you see a big enemy like this, just cast your wall right on top of it and then start hitting it with spark charges. Of course, as I said earlier, every few times you just want to cast your static orb so you keep having your buff. And basically, if there's an enemy that you can't kill, cast your wall on them so it generates a few seconds and then dash through it. So the longer your wall is, you know, alive, the longer the buffs will be on top of you. So try to keep uptime on your rage buff or your frenzy buff and your haste buff that you get while traversing through your frost wall. So if you get a little bit good at this, you'll be able to, you know, almost keep permanent uptime of your frenzy and haste, especially during fights. You just cast it right on top of them and then you start moving from side to side. So just to clear a little bit more, but yeah, I was talking through it. This is still 100 corruption, so this is nothing crazy. But I've killed Shade of Oribus at 100 corruption quite easily as well. As you can see, my ward is up to 3000. It's not crazy amounts. There are quite some things that can still improve the build quite a lot. I think there's even like a Shadow Heart relic, which can give you quite a lot of ward as well, which maybe will make my ward hit the 4Ks as well. So there's definitely an end game build coming with a little bit more uniques than I currently have, but this is more of a nice, let's say, reachable thing to do at the start of the end game. Really reachable build to start with end game, which will be quite fun and also quite satisfying to see all of the lightning. So that's going to be it for the video. I would like to thank everyone for watching. Thank everyone who's currently still in the stream, listening with the yap the whole day. And yeah, the support has been amazing. So I will see you guys on the streams. If you want to see me stream, subscribe. I'm streaming a few times a week in the evenings, and you can just tune in, watch me, tell me something about the build. Tell me my mic's muted because last time I streamed for an hour, then no one said the thing. So you know, you can do that. Have a nice evening, and I'll see you. Okay. So, my throat always becomes very dry when doing these build videos. It's 25 minutes of continuous talking. It's really... I need some water. Oh, nice. I got another one of these. It's worse than the other one, so I'm gonna throw it. Throw it. Come on. Really? I have to do this myself. And... well, no, I'm still gonna keep that one in the filter tab. Okay. Didn't know I actually... so, got this, got that. That. Yeah, where can I put my 2 points here? Increase fire damage. Fuck it. More damage. I'll keep that. So, I'm quickly gonna throw my video into the editor, and I think I'm gonna edit the video and just hit the beds because I'm a bit tired today. And yeah, I think this is enough for now. So yeah, I'll see you guys. I'm gonna end the video and then I'll get out of your I'll get out of your hair. I mean, I'm just gonna hit the bed afterwards, so I won't be streaming anymore. Thanks for everyone who tuned in, especially Defi, Paradox, Frankenpope. You guys, I think we're the only one who were chatting around. If you're still there, thank you guys for tuning in. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys, I think. Let's just check my calendar. Tomorrow evening, I'll probably stream again. So I'll see you guys then. Ciao.